Today, I learned something that completely blew my mind about ancient Roman engineering. Are you ready for this? Roman concrete actually gets stronger when exposed to seawater, while our modern concrete starts crumbling apart. I know it sounds impossible, but stick with me because this story gets even more incredible. Picture this. It's 120 AD, and Roman engineers just finished building the Pantheon's massive dome in Rome. Fast forward nearly 2,000 years, and that same concrete dome is still standing strong, never needing major repairs. Meanwhile, our modern concrete highways and bridges start showing serious wear after just a few decades. What did the Romans know that we forgot? Here's where it gets fascinating. Roman engineers discovered something by accident that our scientists only figured out recently. They were mixing volcanic ash called pozzolan with lime and seawater, creating what might be the most remarkable building material in human history. But they had no idea they were creating self-healing concrete. Let me explain how this ancient magic works. When Romans mixed their ingredients, the volcanic ash didn't just sit there like a filler. It created an entirely different crystalline structure than what we use today. The key player here is lime clasts, these tiny reactive particles scattered throughout the mixture. For centuries, scientists thought these were just impurities or signs of poor mixing. They were dead wrong. When seawater hits Roman concrete, something extraordinary happens. Those lime clasts start dissolving, but instead of weakening the structure, they recrystallize and actually fill in microscopic cracks. It's like the concrete has its own immune system, constantly repairing itself. The salt water that destroys our concrete becomes the healing agent for Roman concrete. Think about the implications here. The Pantheon's dome spans 142 feet across with zero reinforcement, making it the largest unreinforced concrete dome ever built. It has survived earthquakes, floods, wars, and 2 millennia of weather. Our modern concrete structures need steel reinforcement and still require constant maintenance. But here's the really mind-bending part. Roman concrete doesn't just survive in marine environments, it thrives in them. Underwater Roman structures like harbor walls and piers have been getting stronger for 2,000 years while being constantly bathed in seawater. Marine archaeologists have found Roman concrete structures that are harder today than when they were first built. The volcanic ash creates what scientists call a tobermorite gel, forming incredibly durable crystals that can flex and bend without breaking. When tiny stress fractures appear, the lime clasts activate like microscopic repair crews, dissolving and reforming to seal the gaps. It's self-healing concrete that gets better with age. Now you might be wondering why we stopped using this miracle formula. The Roman Empire fell, and much of their engineering knowledge disappeared with it. Medieval builders couldn't access the specific volcanic ash from places like Mount Vesuvius, so they developed different techniques. By the time we invented Portland cement in the 1800s, we were on a completely different path. Modern concrete prioritizes speed and consistency. We can pour it anywhere, and it sets predictably. But our formula creates a more brittle structure that degrades when exposed to salt water, freeze-thaw cycles, and chemical attacks. We've been trading durability for convenience without realizing it. Scientists at MIT and other institutions are now racing to decode the complete Roman formula. They're using electron microscopes and chemical analysis to understand exactly how that volcanic ash creates such resilient structures. Some researchers are experimenting with modern equivalents, trying to recreate pozzolan's properties using industrial waste products. The environmental implications are staggering. Concrete production accounts for about 8% of global carbon emissions. If we could build structures that last millennia instead of decades, imagine the environmental impact. We could dramatically reduce the constant cycle of demolition and rebuilding that defines modern construction. Some companies are already developing bioconcrete with bacteria that activate when cracks appear, mimicking the Roman self-healing process. Others are exploring volcanic ash from different regions to create modern pozzolan substitutes. The Romans accidentally created a technology we're still trying to fully understand and replicate. They built structures designed to last forever while we build for planned obsolescence. Their concrete improves with time while ours deteriorates from day one. So here's my question for you. If ancient Romans could create concrete that heals itself and grows stronger over centuries using natural materials, what does that say about our approach to modern engineering? Are we actually moving backward in some ways? What other ancient technologies might we have forgotten that could revolutionize our future?